Stop! Memorizing English? Yes. Really? What if the biggest reason you still can't speak English isn't your grammar? What? If it isn't your vocabulary either? Think about it. How many English words have you learned? Hundreds? Maybe thousands? So why do you still freeze when it's your turn to speak? Someone says, "How's it going?" And suddenly, your mind goes quiet. You know the words, but you can't use them. If that has ever happened to you, you're not alone. And here's the good news. Even if you're busy, even if you feel nervous, even if nobody around you speaks English, you can still speak English fluently. You don't need to study for hours. You don't need another huge vocabulary list. You don't need perfect grammar before you start talking. You only need one simple daily habit. A 12-minute listening routine. And once you understand why it works, everything starts to change. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Learn English Unleashed. I'm John. I'm really happy you're here today. Before we begin, I want you to make one small promise. Don't chase perfect English. Chase progress, because that's how real confidence grows. Today I'm going to show you a routine that fits into a busy day. You can do it before work, before class, while making breakfast, or even during a short walk. This isn't another boring lesson. This is real English listening practice using the kind of English people actually speak every day. Whether you love American English, British English, or simply want to enjoy natural English conversation, today's lesson will help you improve step by step. Ready? Let's begin. Let me tell you a quick story. A learner once said to me, "John, I've been learning English for 3 years. I understand YouTube videos. I know lots of words. But when I open my mouth, nothing comes out." Maybe you felt the same way. Here's the problem. Most learners collect English. Very few train their ears. Imagine someone who watches cooking videos every day, but never cooks. Will they become a great chef? Probably not. English works the same way. Listening isn't just about hearing words. It's about teaching your brain to notice rhythm. Natural speed. They just listen to understand words, but they never listen to capture the natural pace, the hidden pauses, and the real flow of the language. Native speakers don't think about rules when they talk. They speak using a natural musical rhythm. That is what your brain needs to absorb. And in today's lesson, you're going to train your ears to do exactly that. And here's the surprising part. The first practice doesn't start with speaking. It starts with listening. Now here's my question for you. What should you do during those 12 minutes? Let's start with the first practice. Practice 1. Tune in before you try to speak. Here's the first practice. Don't speak yet. Just listen. But listen with a purpose. Tomorrow morning, before you check your messages, before you scroll through social media, play 2 minutes of natural English. Choose a short podcast, a simple story, or a real conversation. Don't worry if you miss a few words. Your job isn't to understand everything. Your job is to notice how English sounds. Notice the rhythm. Notice where the speaker pauses. Notice how some words connect together. For example, instead of saying, "What are you doing?" many native speakers say, "What you doing?" instead of, "Did you eat yet?" You might hear, "Jeet yet." Don't memorize these, just get used to hearing them. That's how your ears become faster. Now here's a quick challenge. For the next 10 seconds, close your eyes. Just listen. Don't translate. Don't guess. Just listen. Remember this. Your ears learn first. Your mouth follows later. Practice 2. Match the native flow. Now, let's take the next step in your routine. Don't just sit and listen. It's time to shadow. But remember, don't wait for me to finish the sentence. Speak with my voice at the exact same second to capture the natural speed. Look at the screen. Let's practice these common connected sounds together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm running a little late, so give it a shot. Let's try it one more time, matching my pace perfectly. I'm running a little late, so give it a shot. Brilliant! Let's do one more real-life phrase. Speak with me right now. I'm looking forward to it. Notice something? These are simple words, but when you voice them at native speed, your mouth gets trained to link sounds naturally without stopping to translate. The more you match this flow, the faster your brain processes spoken English. But there's one more step that makes this 12-minute routine truly complete. Most learners skip it, and that's why they stay stuck. Let's fix that in the next practice. Practice 3. Monologue, your next move. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever spoken English when nobody was listening? If your answer is no, you're missing one of the easiest ways to improve. For just 2 minutes, take the sounds you just absorbed from your morning listening and become your own conversation partner. Talk to yourself. Not with long speeches. Just describe your next move. For example, you're making a sandwich. You can say, "I'm grabbing the bread." "Now I'm slicing the tomato." "I need one more plate." Uh, I almost forgot the cheese." See how natural that feels? Or maybe you're getting ready to leave the house. You could say, "I can't find my keys." "I'd better grab my jacket. I think I'm good to go." These are the kinds of sentences people use every single day. Not textbook English. Real English. Now here's your challenge. For the next 30 seconds, don't think in your first language. Only describe what you're doing. It doesn't matter if your sentences are short. Keep talking. Keep moving. Keep smiling. Because every sentence makes your brain a little faster. And here's something exciting. One day, you'll notice that English starts popping into your mind on its own. You won't force it. It will just happen. That's a huge win. But wait, what if you forget everything you just heard? Great question. Let's solve that next. Practice 4. Catch it. Close it. Say it. This practice is a game changer. Ready? Listen to one short sentence. Then pause the audio. Now close your eyes. Can you remember it? Don't replay it yet. Say it out loud first. Even if you're only 70% sure, give it your best shot. Then press play again. How close were you? This tiny exercise trains your memory and your speaking at the same time. Let's try one together. Listen. I'll check it out after work. Pause. Now say it. Ready? Again. I'll check it out after work. Nice. Let's do another. We'll figure it out. Pause. Now you say it. Excellent. Did you notice something? You're no longer reading. You're recalling. And that's exactly what happens in real conversations. Nobody hands you a script. Nobody gives you 5 minutes to think. Your brain learns to react. Little by little, day by day. That's how confidence grows. Here's another quick challenge. Tomorrow, choose just 3 short sentences from anything you watch. A podcast, a story, a YouTube video. Listen, pause, close it. Say it. 3 sentences. That's all. Small steps, big progress. Now you've got the core exercises. But how do you combine them without getting confused? Let's look at the final 2 minutes that bring this whole 12-minute routine together. You'll actually enjoy doing every single day. And trust me, this is the part that changes everything. Practice 5. The 12-minute routine. That changes everything. Now we've reached the final practice. And here's the best part. You don't need an hour. You only need 12 minutes. Ready? Let's build your new daily routine. First, 2 minutes. Just listen. Don't chase every word. Relax. Let English flow into your ears. Next, 3 minutes. Match the native flow. Capture the natural rhythm. Don't worry about mistakes. Keep going. Then, 2 minutes. Monologue your day. Describe what you're doing. Maybe you're replying to emails. Maybe you're waiting for the bus. Maybe you're watering your plants. Don't overthink it. Just keep talking. Now, 3 minutes. Choose 3 short sentences. Listen. Pause. Close your eyes. Say them from memory. Then check yourself. Finally, 2 minutes. Free speaking. No script. No subtitles. No pressure. Just talk. Tell yourself what went well today, or what you're planning tomorrow. That's it. 12 minutes. Not perfect, just consistent. And that's the difference. Most people wait until they feel ready. Successful learners start before they feel ready. So here's my question. Which one will you be? Before we finish, let me tell you about someone I'll never forget. A learner named Alex sent me a message. He said, "John, every January I promised myself I'd improve my English. I'd study for 2 hours, I'd make huge plans. And after 1 week, I'd quit." Then he tried something different. Not 2 hours, just 12 minutes. Every morning, while his coffee was brewing. Some days felt easy, some days felt slow, but he didn't stop. A few months later, something unexpected happened. A tourist asked him for directions. For the first time, he didn't translate. He didn't panic. He simply smiled and answered in English. Later, he told me, it wasn't perfect, but it felt real. That's the moment he stopped being a student and started becoming a speaker. Let's recap. Remember today's journey. Don't memorize English. Train your ears. Listen with purpose. Match the native flow. Monologue your next move. Recall before replaying. And follow your 12-minute routine every single day. Small actions every day. That's where real progress lives. One last challenge. Before you leave, I have a challenge for you. Not next Monday, not next month, today. Right after this lesson ends, set a timer for 12 minutes and try the routine once, just once. Because confidence doesn't arrive first, action comes first. Confidence follows. My friend, if you're still making mistakes, that's okay. Every fluent speaker once sounded like a beginner. The only difference is they kept showing up, and I know you can too. Thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me. I truly appreciate you being here. Keep listening. Keep speaking. Keep showing up. Your future English is waiting for you. Little by little. Day by day. You are building the English you've always wanted. I'll see you in the next episode of Learn English Unleashed. Until then, take care, keep practicing, and never stop learning.